is Ivana, and this is the story of how she tried to insert herself into Rihanna's life in the most aggressive way possible. On March 8, 2026, Ivana Ortiz allegedly drove her white Tesla, because if you're going to commit a felony, you should do it in a car that screams, "I make questionable financial decisions," to Rihanna's Los Angeles home. She then allegedly fired approximately 10 rounds from an AR-15 style rifle into the gate and wall of the property. Now you might be thinking, wow, that's terrifying. Rihanna must have some serious enemies. And you'd be wrong. Rihanna's biggest enemies are usually just people who try to release new music on the same day as her. But Ivana had a different motivation. Rihanna was home, her 3 children were home. The youngest, Rocky, was 5 months old. So imagine being a newborn just trying to figure out which end the milk comes from, and suddenly gunfire erupts outside. That baby's first word is going to be lawsuit. To understand Ivana, we have to go back to Florida, because of course we do. Every bizarre American story traces back to Florida like a homing pigeon on bath salt. And prior to 2023, Ivana was Baker Acted. For the uninitiated, the Baker Act is Florida's way of saying you're having a bad time and we're going to make it worse by putting you in a hospital for 72 hours. It's like a timeout, but for adults and with more fluorescent lighting. Ivana, to her credit, claimed the Baker Act was based on false accusations, which is fair. That's what everyone say. I'm not crazy, the voices are just very persuasive. But the Florida adventures didn't stop there. In April 2024, a judge looked at Ivana's situation regarding her 10-year-old child and said, and I'm paraphrasing here, absolutely not. The judge awarded full custody to the father, but they didn't just give him the kid, they issued a restraining order so comprehensive that Ivana couldn't even send a telepathic thought to her child. No calls, no texts, no emails, no third-party communication. The judge literally wrote that they were afraid Ivana might not return the child. Now, in Ivana's defense, that's a pretty rough thing to have on your permanent record. It's like a Yelp review for your parenting skills and someone gave you 1 star and wrote, "Would not trust with a houseplant." During the court proceedings, it also came out that Ivana had sought a domestic violence injunction against her ex-husband. Bold move. Unfortunately, one of the incidents she cited resulted in her arrest for domestic violence. That's like calling the cops because someone stole your wallet and then realizing you're holding their wallet. So by 2024, Ivana had lost custody of her child, had a documented history of mental health holds, and had an arrest record. Leading up to the shooting, Ivana took to the internet to share her thoughts with the world. And by thoughts, I mean unhinged manifestos directed at celebrities who have never heard of her. And on February 23rd, 2026, she addressed Rihanna directly in a Facebook post. She wrote, "And I need you to really absorb this. Are you there? Because I was waiting for your AIDS 5-head self to say something to me." Let's workshop that insult. AIDS 5-head. It's not concise. It's medically inaccurate. And frankly, Rihanna's forehead is completely normal. She's a billionaire. Her forehead is probably insured by Lloyd's of London.
Ooh, I wonder why. Ooh, I wonder why. Ain't nobody pressed. Ivana's not pressed. Is Cardi B pressed? Shardy B? Yeah. No, Rihanna, no. You're not the eagle. They will soar high on wings like eagles. Rihanna wants to say that we are flying. That we are flying and we're not. She's not flying. She had a bad day. She looks really stupid and corny. And everyone knows it. But the way that they want to, that girl, the way that Rihanna wants to kill me, she's the one who wants to kill me. The way that Rihanna wants to kill me shows that we're not going to show this right now. But this is my heart, Lord, and I am expecting and waiting in that beautiful time for you to show me what you're going to do and how you're going to deliver this promise. It's in my heart and it's in my vitality, and I'm very, very grateful to you for your abundant graces. Listen, Rihanna, when you die, God is taking me to my future. You want to kill me. Shut the up, okay? Shut the up. Yeah, she's a witch. She's a witch. I'm a watchman. She's a witch. Get that stupid girl out of here. Okay? They can't do this. They can't do this. What about my hands? What about these fingers over here? What about these 3 fingers? What about it? What about it? No, you're not here. You're rebuked. And even if you're here, there are many in this realm. There are many in this realm, and you are rebuked, and Jesus is the King, and you're just kicking and screaming on your way out and perishing. It's embarrassing. You got Rihanna over there all jealous because her faith is the devil. Rihanna's faith is the devil. I don't like her, and she's always trying to steal from me. And she has not ever put out any music to reach people. She only did her little music thing so that she can do witchcraft and so that she can steal from people. So everybody, please don't listen to her. Don't follow her. Don't give that girl any air, space, or time because she's stealing from you. So you guys need to wake up and don't give that girl any attention. They want to come over here and steal my thoughts.
Satan, he just wants to kill something beautiful, just like his Rihanna. They just want to kill something beautiful.
So even though the devil and Rihanna are very loud, God and Jesus Christ are doing something, and myself. Look at the devil. He doesn't want it to be me. He doesn't want me to be a Christian woman of God. Because that's what it is. That's why I'm indifferent to Rihanna. I'm indifferent to a lot of your girls, devil. They may be loud. Rihanna and the devil may be very loud, but that's not power.
With her child gone, her mental health history documented, and her social media presence radiating main character syndrome, Ivana got in her Tesla and drove to Rihanna's house. She allegedly fired multiple rounds, then she tried to flee. But here's the thing about Los Angeles. You can't flee in a Tesla. It's a great car, but it's not exactly stealthy. It's the official vehicle of people who want you to know they care about the environment and have $80,000. The LAPD's air unit tracked her down because when you commit a crime in LA, you're not just fighting the police, you're fighting helicopters, news helicopters, tourist helicopters. It's a lot of helicopters. Ivana Ortiz is now in jail, charged with attempted murder, with a bond set at $10.2 million. That's not an oops, I made a mistake bond. That's a we really don't want you to leave bond. That's a bond with a do not pass go, do not collect $200 energy. Rihanna
Locked in an LA County jail for a second night on a multi-million-dollar bond, investigators are now digging into the criminal history and online musings of Ivana Ortiz, this Florida woman arrested and charged with trying to kill Rihanna. The R&B singer had apparently been on Ortiz's mind for some time.
Listen, Rihanna, when you die, God is taking me to my future. You want to kill me. Shut the up.
Investigators are now looking at this rambling talk-to-camera video posted on January 4th and many others like it on Ortiz's social media profiles. Strapped with a semi-automatic rifle, LA investigators say Ortiz rolled up outside Rihanna's Beverly Glen home and fired multiple rounds at the house. Tape on the front gate now covers roughly half a dozen bullet holes.
West LA unit, shooting just occurred. 10 gunshots fired from the vehicle. CPR believes the shots came from across the street.
The Grammy Award-winning singer was home at the time, but it's still not clear if her partner, A$AP Rocky, and their 3 children were also there. Monday, passing tour buses were full of people who seemed baffled by the violent crime.
I don't know what gets into these people, why anyone would want to harm such a sweet person like Rihanna.
After fleeing the scene, police tracked Ortiz's Tesla and arrested her near a Sherman Oaks mall Sunday afternoon.
Our criminalists are going to be doing some trajectory analysis. They're going to need the street in order to get that.
Monday, investigators spent the day retracing an alleged attempted murder that somehow ended without a single injury. All the more incredible because investigators say those bullets actually hit at least 2 other homes on this block. Tonight, Ortiz is locked in jail on attempted murder charges with more than $10 million bond. We're live in Beverly Glen tonight. Liz Nagy, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Rihanna and her family have temporarily left Los Angeles. Sources say she was terrified, which is understandable. You don't expect to be shot at in your own home, especially when your biggest controversy is usually just dropping a Fenty shade that's too dark for some people. And here's the part that's not funny. The system had so many chances. Florida knew, the courts knew, the internet knew, but none of those systems talked to each other. The Baker Act didn't trigger a federal alert. The custody loss didn't trigger a wellness check. The social media post didn't trigger an investigation. They were just signals in the void. So Ivana sits in a cell probably wondering why Rihanna never responded to her Facebook message. And Rihanna is somewhere safe, probably counting her money and wondering why Florida keeps producing these stories. The moral of the story, if you see someone posting AIDS 5-head rants about a celebrity on Facebook, maybe send that to someone. And if you're a judge in Florida, maybe add a postscript that says, also please don't let this person near any firearm.